All right, gang, I got COVID, can't go anywhere. And what do you do when you get COVID? You make a tier list to rank all the remixes of the Weekend Whip, aka the Ninjago intro music. But man, there's a lot of stuff they don't show you in the intro. So even if I like a particular intro over another, I might rank a remix over it anyway because it's better as a whole. For seasons 1 and 2, the classic Weekend Whip, I'm putting that at a solid A tier. It's nostalgic, it's hype, it really gets you into the right headspace for the show. I really love the guitar solo at the beginning. It really sends me back to the episode of Cole's True Potential when they're all doing the dance to it, and I'm like, damn, I wish that were me. Alright, Rebooted, also known as the Tech Whip, is an interesting one for sure. It's pretty minimal, but the third season theme rocks and it has a potent vibe. Overall, just tastes like the mist around a blue neon sign. I'm putting it at the B tier because the vibes alone can't beat the original, but it's still pretty good. Oh man, okay. As much as I love the Tournament of Elements, the theme song, the Anaconda Whip, is kind of lame. It's the only season of this era I'll really skip the intro for. This one's a D tier for me. It's just pretty boring and it doesn't have a lot of pizzazz. Alright. Possession is so conflicting for me. The Ghost Whip is my favorite intro for sure. I got I get so excited when I start a season 5 episode and this bop starts. However, the full remix is a bit flawed. The chorus is awesome, obviously, with a hard beat and a spooky vibe, but they go too far with the spooky sounds throughout the rest of the song. Literally, the beginning is like wee, little okay. Also, the way the beat is structured doesn't work with the rhythm of the lyrics, and it just sounds really off. This one's going to B tier. Can't bring myself to put it into a C tier because of that chorus, but the rest of the song ruins it a bit. Skybound Man. I hated it when I was younger, but this theme song, the Pirate Whip, slaps. Maybe I'm just a sucker for shanties, and this one takes inspiration from them for the rhythm, but this one beats the original for me. It's a fun beat throughout. I keep trying to retake this because I keep stumbling over my words. I'm just look. I'm. It goes in C tier. Uh, it's a fun beat throughout. A super interesting like distance mix for the chorus that sets up a weird paradoxical vibe of the season. And the ad libs are really fun. They do a bit directly inspired from a shanty. They go, "What do we do with the pirates, ninja? Like, what shall we do with the drunken sailor?" It's corny as hell, but it just makes me love it more. So that one's an S tier. The Rift Whip. Uh, I literally don't remember what this is from, and after some research, I figured out that's because it's from the Day of the Departed special, which I haven't seen in years. But anyway, it starts with an interesting vibe with the violin. It doesn't really impress me a lot with how slow it is, and it feels like they're trying too hard to be serious and gritty, and it just doesn't work. That being said, it's not worse than Tournament of Elements, so that's a C tier. All right, Hands of Time, the temporal whip. I really love the clock ticking effects throughout, but otherwise it's not a super interesting mix. In fact, they cover up and warp a lot of the vocals, which are great by themselves. I say this one is a C tier as well, but it's a little bit better than the Rift Whip, so there we go. Okay. The Miracle Whip is one I don't remember. Look, for the 2019-2022 seasons of Ninjago, I skipped the intro every time. This was my least favorite era of the show. Anyway, this one is a D tier, forgettable beat, and I don't really know what vibe they're going for here. It's very inconsistent. Right. The Wicked Whip, another mid one from 2019-2022, but this one's pretty lame. They're catering to a different generation, so it just isn't my cup of tea, so this one's an F tier. Uh, the Arcadian Whip comes from something something Empire. I literally don't remember. The video game one. And the one that had that Zane Noir episode. The one episode that I liked. The beat reminds me a bit of Rebooted, which makes sense. Uh, but besides that recognizable theme, there's not much to it. Low C tier, it's fine. The vibe in the Shintaro Dungeon Whip is interesting. First off, that's like the lamest name out of all of them. They all like kind of do something with it. This one's just like telling you what it is. Anyway, again, I think it's a bit too mellow and serious to fit the show, but I do like the more emotional tone of this season because it's callback story, and I love that guy. Still, it's not better than any of these in C tier, so I'll have to give him a high D. Call me a hater because I am. What? I didn't know they made a Christmas whip. Um, let's just uh, Chris. Okay. All right. And then crystallized. As a season, I hate it, but this intro is really cool. I like the use of the guzheng and the incorporation of the overture, which I'm obsessed with. It's totally nostalgia bait, but it's working on me. This is B tier. It's still below rebooted, but it's nice. And it's below the Ghost Whip too. I don't know. We can't. Yeah. All right. Oh, they made a Hollow Whip too. Halloween. Uh. All right. Okay. So, yeah, there's the complete list. And if we learned anything from this, is that I cannot be trusted with the aux chord. I will play all of my favorite remixes of the Weekend Whip. Anyway, keep jumping up, kicking back, moving around, and spinning, gang. I'll see ya.